Ladies and gentlemen, my thoughts on AEW Dynamite episode 39. It was an amazing episode for Dynamite. For one, the closing video package recapping their pandemic era was so well done. I don't know if WWE will do one for the Thunderdome, but can they really get away with one like AEW? Though maybe JR got confused because he apparently said nothing like a WWE Dynamite crowd after the video package. With that being said, the package was great, and this was a great episode as the go home to the return to touring. Jericho was great on commentary from start to finish, and he being there at the end really added to the main event. Sammy versus MJF was practically a pay-per-view level match, and I knew Saturday that cheating would help him win. Now, but they did a high level job of it, I guess you could say. Now, MJF's bad leg was more him selling than anything. They really hampered the feud. The AEW World Tag Team Championship and Eliminator was a great opener. It was so awesome that Collins showed up to even things up and allowed Casey and Panther to win. Now, I am surprised we're getting the tag titles for Road Rager and not Fighter Fest. But if anything, that's for the better. So there can be a strongly built match for All Out. Now, I can't be sure that the Bucks lose the titles on television, but what a great treat this was for the fans in Miami, either way. Omega had a good promo, and the Dark Order also had a good promo to point out Hangman is still on the list. Now, I was a bit surprised Hangman didn't come out to confront Omega, of course, until we saw his promo later. Now, Hangman versus Omega is finally happening, and I hope they use Hangman's nerves to keep it for All Out. Now, I almost feel like Christian is being too encouraging of JB, but it does make sense. Jurassic Express also become Christian's allies against the Hardy family office. JB stands for Jungle Boy, by the way. We could end up with an epic 6 versus 6. Christian, Jurassic Express, Chuck Taylor, and Orange Cassidy versus Hardy, Private Party, The Blade, and TH2, known as Jack Evans and Helica. Before getting Christian versus Hardy 101. Speaking of which, the mixed tag of Cassidy and Statlander versus The Blade and Bunny will be really good. Hopefully. Even though I'm not a fan of the Bunny. And I'm thinking Cassidy wins, so the Best Friends faction stays strong while Trent is out with his neck recovery. As for Jungle Boy versus Evans, that was a great match. And it is great that Jungle Boy is the first 50-win wrestler in AEW. He really is a workhorse. Now, I knew Cage versus Starks for the FTW Championship was coming, so it's great to finally have happen. Ethan Page had a great promo, but what helped hype the coffin match was Darby attacking with those acrylic nails he put on just so he could claw at Ethan's face more. Now, Ethan wanting a controversial choice until the match is a great heel move. It helped explain the pacing so that we have to wait for this match. Sting going after Scorpio to even things out makes me want Sting versus Scorpio 101 on the episode before the coffin match. It makes everybody in the IWC community want Sting versus Scorpio. Now I bet Ethan can use it to go after Sting while holding Darby at bay because Darby can't give Ethan. He can't give Ethan another reason to push the coffin match back. Now, Andrade Cien Almas had a good promo. El Idolo, Andrade versus Matt Sydal was naturally going to happen. And maybe after he wins, El Idolo makes that announcement. Britt and Rebuild versus Vicky and Nyla went about as expected. Nyla scaring Britt, but Vicky taking the loss. However, Nyla putting Britt through the table was quite a surprising. It really was. Now, this keeps the match rather even, but I still think Britt finds a way to retain. Britt's story has to be with Thunder Rosa's story. Rosa comes back around to finally settle things with her. They could put on an absolute epic for All Out. Now that's going to do it for this video, folks. If you enjoyed hearing my thoughts on AEW Dynamite episode 39, please hit that thumbs up. If you didn't, hit that thumbs down. I got another video that's going to be uploading tomorrow, immediately right after SmackDown. It's going to be a video on my thoughts on SmackDown episode 38. So, folks, you guys have a wonderful Thursday afternoon. See ya.